Hello Year 1, it's lovely to see you again. Today's lesson in RE, we are going to be doing a end of half term recap. I know it's not quite the end of half term yet, but we're going to be looking at all the things we've looked at over the last 5 lessons and seeing how much we remember and making sure that we know, because what we've done this half term is really impressive. If you can remember a lot of it, then you're going to be in such a good position going into year 2, knowing all of this about Christianity and everything we did last half term about Islam. That would be absolutely amazing. So let's make sure it's all securely stored away up there in our heads. And then I've got a couple of suggestions for really interesting videos about baptism that you could watch after this. So it's not going to be a very long video today. Okay, so here are some symbols. I wonder if you can remember what we've looked at this half term. So you could pause the video for a moment and just using these 5 symbols, see if you can work out what they mean and what we've looked at. So I'll give you a second. Okay, let's move on. We've looked at baptism. That was what we looked at last lesson. That's sprinkling holy water, or actually, yes, it's sprinkling holy water on someone or putting them in a pool of holy water to wash away the bad things they've done that are called sins and to make them a member of the Christian community. We looked at prayer, and prayer is the way that Christians communicate with God. That's that, really, as simple as that, communicating with God. We looked at church worship, which is where Christians come together to pray and to thank God and perform ceremonies. And that can be in a traditional church, which is very old-fashioned, or it could be in a modern church. We looked at Jesus, who Christians believe is the Son of God. Christians believe he had the ability to perform impossible tasks called miracles. And we looked at the way it was very difficult to know what Jesus looked like. And God. We looked at what Christians believe about God. They believe that God is all-powerful and all-knowing. They believe that God is very difficult to see or to really understand properly. God isn't like a mug or a stapler, and not something you can pick up and touch and hold. God is something you have to have faith in, and faith is a really important word. Faith is when you believe in something that you can't necessarily see. So those are the definitions. Now, to test your ability even more, we've got quite a grown-up task here. This is something I would normally set for year 2 or year 3 to do, but I thought you could have a go at it. You've got the words here that we've looked at this half term and the definitions here. And you need to draw a line from one to the other. So you need to draw a line from faith to the correct definition for faith, which is over here. So that's your task, and that's going to really help you to remember what we've done this half term. And then you should see in the virtual school for today that I've put links to these 2 videos that are available on BBC Bitesize. And these are really interesting videos to think about baptism. They're looking at children who are getting baptized. And you can look out in these videos for these words that we've done this half term: faith, worship, church, Jesus and God. So take the time to watch those clips. Have a go at this matching up task. Send me any work that you've done this half term. I'd absolutely love to see it because I'm sure it's amazing. I'm always so impressed by what year 1 are capable of. It's always really, really good. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I will speak to you very soon. See you later, year 1. Bye bye.